Hello there, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you're at. And today we are going to be giving you 5 tips to make your Tower of Honor a lot easier. So, without further ado, let's get into the content, guys. So, the first tip that I got for you before I even start is if you're having trouble a battle, you can reset the app. I'm gonna show you real quick how this works. So,
Oh, where am I? What do you need?
okay, I'm gonna be getting into this fight. It's pretty much impossible for me to lose this one, but let's just say I get one of my guys hurt, and for whatever reason, I'm just thinking that if I take that hit, I'm not gonna be able to continue. I can easily just reset and then the progress would be undone. So let me just do some damage to them just so I can show you that
This is gonna hurt.
the progress isn't being saved.
This is bad.
This is fantastic if you know, you're sort of close. You can beat the mode and you're just falling short for whatever reason. It's just easier this way. Sometimes it's just a little bit annoying. So as you can see, all of them are healthy. So let's get into the next one.
Oh, where am I? What do you need? Yeah. This is bad. What do you need? Yeah. Need to rest. That way.
Cursed again. The wind is nice.
Yeah.
So as you
I will freeze.
progress, you're gonna be seeing some
Again.
blessings, right? Some blessings are good for early game, some blessings are not good for early game. So you might want to take that into consideration, right? Now, depending on whether you're on easy, normal, or hard, you're gonna be encountering different champions. So in hard mode, you have Azazel and Varnus very early in the tower. So that means that if you take crit power because you have a high crit rate, then Azazel is gonna be very annoying. You don't really want, talking about Azazel, there she is. So you don't want to take Assassin, which is the one that grants higher crit rate. Uh, and you do want to take Concentration, because Concentration is going to counter Varnus when you see him. That'll be your tip number 2. Tip number 3 is going to be around the spells, okay? Now it's a good time to talk about spells because we have you have the wardrobe, you have some of these spells around. Uh, Not exactly. Okay, here it is. You might want to grab this one, heal number 2, because it's very good for Tower of Honor. So if I take a hit in the Tower of Honor, then I can just heal myself, right? Now, as I just told you, the very early floors aren't really gonna do much damage to me, but if I do happen to take damage in some of the higher floors, then I do have the ability to just heal. And since I have Naomi, which pretty much is spamming mana generation all the time, then it makes sense, right? It makes sense to go for heal. Okay. Another thing that I am using, as you can see, is manipulate. Manipulate is good with Naomi for her 3rd skill, and also for Vera for her 3rd skill. When manipulate does, she can read, it says the next skill is forced to have bonus effect. Bonus effect means card match. That's what it means. Okay, card match. So it treats, just say I use a 3 skill with red. Actually, let me see if I can just show
Hey,
you.
I'm here.
It's better to show, I
What do
guess.
you need? Yeah. This is it. What do you need? Yeah.
Is this the end?
That way.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to show you.
The wind is at our back.
Actually, I can. If I do this, I'm not gonna get the effect, right? I'm not gonna get the
The
debuff.
wind is
But if I do this,
heaven and earth. Heed my call.
Here I come. Yeah.
there's a debuff.
The light is dissipating.
So you might want to be thinking a lot about your team composition. So Vera is very good with Miko. I think you have seen that. That is one of the tips that I see all the time being given in the chat. Miko Vera. You cannot go wrong with Miko Vera just to freeze them. There is a blessing called Curse of Stun and Curse of Freeze. You also want to be on the lookout for those, but Vera is just in case I don't get the blessing, I have Vera to fall back on. So I went over the reset of the app, the blessings, the spells, the team compositions. Also, with team compositions, I also was using, what do you call it? I can use my Barnes because my Barnes is good, but I can also use this guy. This guy is also very interesting.
Hey, I'm here.
I can just
Here I come.
basically with him I can make it so the enemy basically doesn't
Here I come.
get to have a turn.
Is this
So
the end?
that's very interesting.
Let's wrap this up.
Then I have
This is it.
this acceleration too. If this guy's too slow, then I can just bring him to the front. So it doesn't really matter if he's slow.
The wind is at our back.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter in third floor, but it starts to become very interesting in the higher floors. If you want to see Richter in action in one of my Tower of Honor runs, I'm gonna be putting a video up for you right now so you can just see it in action. I actually have a video where I use Richter. So my last tip is gonna be the shop, okay? There are things in this shop that are good and things that are not so good, okay? Things that are good. Tickets. Things that are not good. This. A lot of people don't know this, but this box has a higher chance of giving you lower amounts of lapis. And that is just baffling to a lot of people because the way that numbers work, if you see the description, it says maximum is 100,000 lapis. So you would think that since it's a number between 1 and 100,000, then you would see a lot of big numbers, right? That's what you would think, at least from my logical point of view. Yes, that's what I think. But, the RNG isn't good. It isn't well distributed, so you do get a lot of 500 lapis, 600 lapis, stuff like that. So you don't really want this. So at the very least, you want this. You want this. These are very well priced. Not sure if you want rental tickets, but they're there if you want them. So yeah, I think those are the only things that I would be taking from this shop. And as you can see, I don't spend my honor. The reason I don't spend my honor is because if I ever need premium tickets for an event, because I haven't grinded as hard as I usually do, I can just do this and just buy them all. I already have enough to buy all of these, and I can also take all of these as well. So that's the benefit of saving your honor, is that you can use them for events. Now, when I pass 1 million or something, maybe I can start spending it. But I do want to leave enough so that I can participate in events like the one we're on. You have all these missions right here that say normal summon up to 130 times, premium summon up to 130 times. So you have all these missions that you need tickets for. So that's why you need to be grinding Tower of Honor. And if you can save some of that honor, even better. So I think I'm just gonna cut it here, guys. Hope you learn a thing or two. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments down below, and also join my Discord. And have a good night, day,